Good afternoon, everyone. This is Santero Balogum coming with another video. I wanted to come with the video today because I have many people that ask about love spells and what to do for love and reconciliation with an old love, and can you help me get a love back? And so I wanted to do a video just so that I can give illustration of what it is that love is, love magic is. And first, I want to say a lot of people say love magic, but they really mean something else. Some people say, you know what, I want this man and or this woman to help me and pay my bills, or I want a love spell so that I can get more sex, or I want a love spell so that the person that I'm in a relationship with will see me as this or that and be this for me, be that for me. But I don't oftentimes get people that say, I just want someone to love me, someone that'll appreciate me, and someone that I can in turn love back. So I wanted to do this video to say, first of all, love is the purest energy that we have in the universe. It's the spark that started the universe. It is the intention from which everything else comes from. And as a result, there is no magic that can create love. The only thing that magic does, love spells, is to inspire the love that someone already has or the intent that they have for you to grow to a loving state. And so there is no magic that can make someone's heart love you if they don't love you. That's manipulation of the will, manipulation of the mind, manipulation of the spirit, and that is not right. We can, if you are in a relationship, we can work with our deities, we can work with spirit to say, help this person to refocus so that they can see that the relationship they have with me should be honored, that while they're at work and out about, that they should be thinking about me instead of the people they work with. They should be texting me instead of others. So we can do those type of things. But if there is a man and or a woman that you work with, that works at the coffee shop, that works at the cleaners, that is a mutual friend of yours through another friend that does not see you in that way, magic cannot make that person love you. And the same thing, I want to say this for all my beautiful sisters and my brothers out there. If you have a woman in your life or you have a man in your life and your relationship has taken a turn, we can work to help bring that back in focus. But what we can't do is overshadow someone's will to make them to continually want to be with you. If they have made in their heart and their mind the decision that the relationship is over for them, we can again inspire them to see what they have, inspire them so that what they see is something that's beautiful. But if from their free will they say, you know what, I think that we've run our course. I think that our relationship has grown apart. I think that I want to see other people. I think that it's time for us to move on. There is no magic that's pure and positive that will make someone stay with you, make someone love you, make someone adore you, make someone your sexual slave. That's not positive. What we can do again is inspire. Oftentimes, the greatest love magic, the greatest spells for love is when someone is already attracted to you, already showing you that they want to get to know you better. But this is why I always say divination. You should always use divination to see, even in the dating stages, is this the person that I'm meant to be with? Is this the person that's going to love me and treat me well, that's going to be in it for the long haul? Or is this infatuation, or do they really believe at this point that they do like love and want to be with me. But tomorrow or 3 years down the line, they are going to change their mind. Divination can help us with that. Divination can help us so that we understand that these are the options that's presented to us. And as a result, we make the better decisions. But oftentimes we run into the relationships. Oftentimes we get infatuated with looks. We get infatuated with status. We get infatuated with what the person has. Or we get infatuated with sex. And sex pulls us to a desire to want that person that sexed us good to be somebody we want to love on and love us back. When in actuality, we have to ask ourselves, did I approach this situation from a sexual perspective, or did I approach this situation from a loving perspective? Oftentimes, what you start out with is what you end up with. If you start out a relationship just purely on sex, and I'm speaking purely on sex, I'm not saying that if you have sex with somebody, you can't fall in love and have a long lasting relationship. But what I'm saying is if you start off purely on sex, oftentimes that person, that man, and or that woman is not going to see you as a partner for love. They're going to see you a partner for good sex. And so then we can't turn around and say, I'm going to use a love spell to make this person who strictly and purely sees me as sexual to love me. So I wanted to again come and give illustrations of these things because we have to think, my brothers and sisters, what's best for us in our daily lives. What do we want? And if you have conflict with someone and you want that person to stay in your life, or if you want someone to love you that does not even see you in that way, doing a love spell not only breeds bad karma for you because you're trying to pull someone's free will in the direction that you're choosing them to go, it also limits what you can get in the future because the karma has to be paid. It is better to do love spells to say, I want to initiate, to draw to me the person that is meant to be with me, for me, to treat me well. That even in conflict, because every relationship is going to have its turbulence, that person will work with me in a loving way to resolve those things. So that's the best way to approach. If you know that there is somebody that you're interested in, they may be very well interested in you. That person that works at the cleaners, that person that works at the coffee shop, that man that works in the office with you, or that woman that works down the hall from you may be the right person. But with divination, we can discern what is going on. That person may have a long distance relationship and may be flirting with you because you're there. It's best to do divination, get a reading, ascertain the best thing to do before going in for the kill on a love spell. Some people will perform love spells, and it's not love spell, it's a dominant spell. When we want to change someone's free will to make them love us, make them stay with us, make them, that's not love, that's dominance. So we need to call a thing what a thing is. If you want someone to love you, you do a love spell and you wait for the right and appropriate person to come. If you want somebody to be your sexual slave and or stay with you who does not want to be there, that's dominance. That's not love. And so doing the right and appropriate thing will draw the beauty of what love truly is. That you feel inspired because that person is there. That you feel like you're a better person because that person is there. That even when you're not getting along, you remember that that is your boo, that is your honey, that is your sweetie, and you see that they're working with you. But if you have situations where somebody is clearly showing you that they're not about you, and you want to light a candle, or you want to do a ritual, or you want to take a bath, or you want to do all of these multiple things to make them stay, make them come back, make them love you the way you see fit, My beautiful brothers and sisters, that's not love.